Hey guys, welcome back to Honeycomb. My name is Keo. Today we have a new pair of Jordans, so let's open it up and see what we got. If you are enjoying the channel, please do click like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot. And leave a comment if you can. Do you have a pair of these sneakers? Let us know what your experience has been like, because that helps everyone a lot. Alright, so let's get to opening it up. I did not know what this was when it arrived. I just saw the box and I was not familiar with the box because these were sent over by our family over at Jordan Brand, so thank you to them. So I got the box and it looks like a Jordan 4 box, which has the iconic Flight logo, a green Jumpman on it, and I think that's about it. Green Nike, and it says here on the sizing tag, Air Jordan 4 RM, black/white. Now, I have actually seen these shoes, so let's open them up and see what a black/white Jordan 4 RM looks like. Oh, look at this. I did not know that this was here. If you look at the box, over in the lid, there's this logo, and there's a bike on it. So it's got kind of like a smiley bike. I wasn't expecting that. You have some 23 paper, and inside, Jordan 4 RM. All right. So the Jordan 4 RM became popular, or was popularized, by Jordan collaborator Nigel Sylvester, who is a BMX rider who had a very successful series of Jordan 1 collaborations, I think in 2018. He's kind of lay low for the entire pandemic period, you know, a drop here, a drop there. But in the last year or so, he's just been coming out with all these great sneakers with Jordan Brand. There's a new one coming out that's an Air Jordan 1. That's kind of like a black low-top version of his original 2018 Jordan 1. And then he had probably the most interesting one was his take on the Jordan 4 RM, which is this. It's a cut-down, chopped-off, low-top version of a Jordan 4, featuring a lot of the features that you have on a standard Jordan 4, but you know, the low top supposedly is a bit better for biking, which is why we have this today. All right, let's put this one to the side and take a look at the sneaker. The colorway says black and white. I thought that it was just like triple black, but there is a little bit of white here on the tongue. You have the tongue, the Flight tag on the logo, and then on the heel you also have the Nike Air in white. So I guess there is some white, it's not all black. But for the most part, this is very much like a Black Cat Jordan 4, except the RM version. All right, so let's talk about this sneaker's design, starting with the outsole. So on the outsole, this is a classic Jordan 4 outsole, featuring the Jumpman in white, and everything else is in black. Jordan 4 outsoles usually have color blocking, and this one is just all black. Usually this would be a different color, and maybe this one here, and sometimes the center. But this one is all black except for the Jordan Jumpman, of course. Star traction pattern on the toe and herringbone all throughout with flex grooves for bending the toe. Moving up, Jordan 4s have a polyurethane midsole, so this outsole wraps up to the toe, and that's made of hard rubber, and here to the midfoot section of the lateral side. On the medial side, it actually stays low after the toe. And then you have that polyurethane midsole and a visible air unit here in the heel. Now, I'm not sure if the Jordan 4 RMs have a forefoot air unit, which the standard Jordan 4 does. But for example, the Jordan 4 SB doesn't have a forefoot unit. So it might stand to reason that the bicycle version might also not have one. And the reason you do that is because you would want maybe some more feel on the pedals or on the floor when you're using this for riding. Now, inside that visible air unit, you see the pillars. They are black as well, although the bubble is just regular, clear Air Max bubble. Then moving up to the upper is, wow, this is really nice. So they have a very nice suede upper on this sneaker. I think it is still a synthetic suede, something more akin to like the traditional Durabuck that we got on the Jordan 6. Very nice. Not quite premium, but very nice. Now the toe box is similar to a Jordan 4 in that it has the round mud guard. It goes all the way around, and the flex groove that moves up here in the toe section, transitioning to the midfoot. But where we see the biggest change in the RM version of the Jordan 4 is we don't have the lace crowns or the lace nets that come up here and here. Instead, we have one big rubber piece that goes around the entire side of the shoe, around the back and to the medial side. So starting here on the lateral side, you have it go up and you have one support here for the first lace eyelet, and then it continues through to the back and you have this one big loop to support the back lace eyelet. There's some gridding here embossed into the panel, and it gets to the back. You have a jump mat here in the corner, and then finally that Nike Air in white that is also embossed out of the sneaker. Moving around to the medial side, you have the same wing on the toe and top lace, so basically the bottom and the top lace, and then you have some breathability holes down here in the middle of the midfoot. The top part of the upper uses a mesh, so this is actually a pretty durable mesh, tightly woven mesh. Then moving higher through the collar into the sock liner, this is all soft sock liner. And let me take out this insole. Okay, there's a little bit of glue in there holding the insole down, but since I haven't heated the shoe up yet, the glue hasn't stuck. And this is an ortholite style insole. So that will provide a decent amount of stepping comfort when you fit them. But if you want a lot more comfort, you can change the insole out for another one. My preference is usually these React HD insoles, but I think it might be a bit too thick for this sneaker, which brings us to sizing. So the sizing on the sneaker is true to size unless you intend to put another insole inside. It fits 1:1, which means that if I was going to use these to ride a bike, this is exactly the way that I would want to get it. I would get it true to size, and then I wouldn't want my feet kind of like jiggling around inside the sneaker if I'm doing any sort of, physical activity like biking in them. Walking around, I might want a little bit more space for my foot to be able to expand, in which case I would say go up half a size. If you're going to put a new insole into there that's any thicker than this ortholite insole, you will need more space, so you could also go up half a size in those situations. But if you plan to use a shoe as is, specifically for biking or anything like that really, then I would suggest you go true to size. Oh, look at that! It comes with another pair of laces, a white lace. Putting these on, wearing them around the studio today, just for a few hours, I will say that they are pretty comfortable just day to day wearing sneakers. I think that they fit really nicely against pants. So that's one of my concerns with the mid-top Jordan 4 is that sometimes pants don't always sit on them exactly the way I want them to. Now, there are a lot of Jordan 4 RMs in many different colorways. You can pick the right one for you. I really like those original Nigel Sylvester Bike Air versions where instead of Nike Air, it said Bike Air, B instead of N on the back. But I didn't get a pair of those. I wasn't able to score a pair of those. Now, those were single color blocking colorways of the sneaker. There was one, I believe, in red and one in green. And so I really like this one in all black. It's kind of like a cross between the Nigel Sylvester Bike Air and the Black Cat. So, really happy to have this pickup. Do you have this sneaker? Let me know your thoughts. Let other people know in the comment section down below. And with that, I wish you guys good luck, good health, great pickups. Peace.